So this is going to be how we use the Do folder to enable us to easily schedule tasks that are linked to our calendar. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to create a quick step that's going to help us in this process. So you remember the quick step is located right in the middle of the ribbon. Click on the arrow to expand. And then for the purposes of this example, I'm just going to delete this because I'm going to create a new quick step for you that you're going to use. So we're going to do this like we did the other ones. You're going to go to New, we're going to go to Custom, and then we're going to call this one Schedule because that's what we want to do. We want to schedule things on our calendar. And then this is really important. See where it says Choose an Action? You want to scroll down here until you select Create an Appointment with an Attachment. So that's the one you'd want to select. Create an appointment with an attachment. And then I'm going to select Add Action. And then I'm going to select that I want to categorize the message. And the category that I'm going to choose is this category, Scheduled. Now you can always create a new category yourself under Categorize, and you can make it whatever color you want. So I'm going to choose Scheduled in this case. And then I'm going to go ahead and choose a shortcut for it. And the shortcut I'm going to choose for this is Control-Shift-8 because if you recall, we have 7 folders. We haven't used Control-Shift-8 yet. And Control-Shift-9 is for archiving. So Control-Shift-8. I'm going to say Finish. And then here I am. And you can see that now there's a category on here that says Schedule. And whatever you've last saved as a quick step is what's on top. And then I'm going to say OK. So now I'm going to come over to Calendar View, and then I'm going to click on View up here, and then View Settings. And this is where we're going to add the conditional formatting so that it links to the calendar and is color-coded. So it's really a helpful tool. So while I'm here, I'm going to select Conditional Formatting, and then I'm going to select Add. Now in this case, I already selected Add and I called it Do. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to delete this one. So let's say I selected Add. I created the name Do, and you can call this whatever you want, but I'm going to suggest that we call this Do for this particular rule for your calendar, and you can pick whatever color you want. I'm going to pick green. And then you can go to where it says Condition, and the condition for me that I've added is to search for the word Do. And you can do whatever you want here. You can add more, but this is a simple example. So we're going to search for the word Do, and then I'm going to say OK. And then I'm going to say OK again, and we're set up. So now if I toggle back to my inbox, and I am going to say I've already gone through my inbox for the day and I'm starting to work through my folders and I'm prioritizing what I want to do. So I'm going to do this one. I'm going to flag, let's say, let's do this one, and I'm going to flag this one at the bottom. And so what I would do here is I'm already hovering over here. I'm going to do my Control-Shift-8 shortcut. I'm going to type the words Do, or the word Do, in front of this. Remember that typing the word Do allows the conditional formatting to happen. And then I can go ahead and change this for whatever time I want. And I'm going to say OK. So I will save, close, and you'll notice something happen here. I have a green box. The green box tells me that I've scheduled it, and you'll see that the green box shows up in the actual email and says scheduled. Now, an even nicer thing is if I go to my actual calendar, you'll see that same Do Please Prep Payroll shows up on my calendar, scheduled and ready to go, and it's color-coded green because I set up the conditional formatting. See how there's a paperclip here? If you double click on it, the email is actually attached to the calendar entry. So if I needed to reference it, it would be there. And you can do this with any calendar entries of your choice.